All right, so without wasting any time, let's talk about episode 4 of Batchack Man, the Peacemakers. This would be, well, the episode is called Crapaud Smoke Yuh Pipe, part 1, right? So, for non-Trinis, basically, that's just a Caribbean, term that we use, right? Especially when somebody, does something kind of nefarious and, they get catched, they'll end up being in trouble. So it's like, wow, we caught you, we Crapaud Smoke Yuh Pipe, right? Basically, right? So
Basically mean your S out of luck.
yes, you're very S out of luck, right? Right. So what it's about is that we center less on the titular character of Batchack Man and now on the character of Amina. If you remember from the last episode, she is this super warrior. I don't want to say super soldier, even though there is a serum involved, right? So it's called the super warrior serum, right? Not to be confused with super soldier serum, right? Just say it, right? And her allegiance now to this influential woman by the name of Diane pretty much has been broken, so she's now kind of trying to figure out her own way, right? The character of Blood Poison, who was there earlier in the last episode, he was released from prison. Yeah, he tries to do some intimidation with her. I'm not gonna see what happens at that point, but it's really cool as well too, especially given his skill set, right? And then also, as we saw in the post-credit scene for the last episode, there's the character of the Sukuya, right? Actually, well, because we're working with local folklore characters, basically, right? So we have the Sukuya there, right? And yeah, I mean, and while all this is going on, there's still this investigation in terms of, what's going on as far as, blood poison and, Diane and just all the big shenanigans is going on, right? And I'll stop here, right? So I would say just as a whole, just yet another intriguing episode. I really am digging where the story is going. Just in terms of just not so much character development, but more of just where the story is, how the story is being developed, right? It's not just, hero against villain, it's just all these other players involved, right? And it's just a matter of figuring out where they are positioned in this game, so to speak, right? If I have just one gripe, though, just as something that just couldn't ignore, similar to the last episode, not enough Batchack Man, not enough of Keon Byron's Keon Byron and his character. I mean, I felt like he was just pushed to the sidelines. He was just there basically for a pretty decent opening sequence, a nocturnal scene, if you will, right, involving the Sukuya, right, and how he deals with the Sukuya was really spot on, especially if you know the just basically the folklore, just if you're familiar with the story or just the character of the Sukuya and strengths, weaknesses, and all that kind of stuff, right? It works here, right? But just after that point, you don't see him again. It's just pretty much you're just seeing everybody else that's involved and what they're up to. And I felt like there could have been instances where we could have seen what he was up to, because yeah, he is on this mission here. He's trying to investigate some stuff as well. And yeah, he was just kind of pushing sidelines for some strange reason, right? And I don't want to say it has to do with time, right? Because just like the other episodes, this one kind of clocks in at a roughly 22 minutes, right? But still, they could have incorporated a little bit more of him in that, right? But that being said, though, I was really intrigued as well with where Amina's character is going as well. Not sure where it's going to lead to at this moment, but where it's going, I am pretty intrigued by it, right? And yeah, where it stops off on it was the to be continued, because yes, part 1 also has, but like, okay, what's gonna happen next, right? So I have to give Keon credit, but the man kind of knows how to kind of rope you in, right? But still kind of wish that we, like, I would say just for the show in general, that we see more of the character, that we kind of see things through his eyes. We kind of see what he's up to, right? Not saying that you shouldn't incorporate the other, central characters or whatnot, right? Or I should say secondary characters, but still, he's the hero, right? So you gotta have he front and center, right? Or else, the viewers not gonna, not gonna be interested as much, right? So, not sure when we're gonna get episode. I should say episode 2. Not sure where we're gonna get part 2. But I just do hope that we get it very soon. Especially with things kind of coming more into normalcy, basically, as far as, the removal of safe zones and those regulations stuff. So I do hope that, we don't have to wait too long to get the second episode to this, right? Or I should say the part 2 to this, right? And again, just really digging the flow of it, just how developed the story is and where it's taking me and all that kind of stuff. But I just wish that, we were following Batchack Man through all this, right? Not saying that, that I don't appreciate, the efforts made in fleshing out the other characters, but it's about the Batchack Man himself, right? We'll see more of him, right? So, yeah, here's hoping that we do see more of him in this upcoming episode. I'm not sure how much more episodes we're going to get in this season here. I do hope that it doesn't wrap up at this point. I don't know, because right now it's just 4 episodes, right? So I kind of see this going maybe like 3-4 more episodes again, and then it wraps up. Who knows, you might get like a full 10 or maybe a 12 if he being ambitious, or maybe a 13. I don't know, right? I just hope he doesn't do like a 24 or 26 like a CW show like Flash show or Arrow, right? God forbid, right? But yeah, again, it's on GT Caribbean Network. So, when you get a chance, you could check out, this episode and the preceding episodes as well too. And yeah, just can't wait to see what we get next here with the show here.